What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Jusballout podcast. I'm Just Nix.
It's your boy J Red.
AB here.
What's going on, fellas?
Chilling,
We
man.
bike, baby. We bike.
Nice and consistent with it now. We back consistent.
Hey,
Yes,
man,
sir.
J Red, man, you got that shooting shirt on, dog. They might need you over there in LA, bro. You feel
I'm
me?
ready too. You feel me?
Like, they need some shooting. They need a steady point guard.
I would love nothing
Like,
more
you
to
might fit all them capabilities, dog.
I would love nothing more to help my guy Brian get a couple more dubs. You feel me?
Well, when they out the playoffs in a month, they'll have some trials ready for you and all of that because they want to get rid of their whole team. So they'll be done. They season over in another month. So
So what you saying? They out before the postseason, or we get in the play in and lose first round?
I mean, it depends. Do you count play in as postseason?
'Cause that's not postseason.
Okay, if that's not postseason, then
They making a trial run.
So you saying they not going to win the play in? They will not.
no, they might win the play in. They might win the play in.
I want to see my dog Brian. You know that.
After the play in, though, the Suns gonna stomp them out though for sure.
Is AD trying to linger back though? You feel me? So talk
Come
to
on.
me.
I just want him to be healthy, bro. You feel me? So we can see. But I also don't want him to be healthy because I mean, like they had my Phoenix Suns on the ropes last year, and I ain't trying to have that again, bro. Like
That's a different Laker team, bro.
True.
I feel you, but I mean, it's still Brian, bro. I'm gonna give him his respect.
For
Thank
sure.
you.
I'm gonna give him his respect.
Brian, that ain't my concern, man. This Stanley Johnson wasn't in the NBA earlier this season, and he starts for them, man. So
Come on, bro.
What that mean though? That really don't mean nothing, though. Right?
it doesn't because obviously Stanley Johnson is a NBA player. So I'm not trying to disrespect him that bad. I'm saying
I ain't say all that, but I was just saying. I was just saying. Shout out to Stanley, bro.
shout out Stanley, man. Arizona's final number one seed in the NCAA tournament, man.
Former Piston draft pick, man.
Absolutely,
Hey,
absolutely, no disrespect.
no disrespect at all. But dog, we got what we got to talk about today, bro. Is
hmm
I
Too many
don't know if,
points.
I don't know if it's just like you know what I'm saying. People just want to get off right now, or is it like some type of little competition going on about who can score the most?
Man.
Maybe Brian said that we gonna give it. We gonna get a king his crown.
What'd he
But
say?
get a king his crown, bro.
Hmm.
He in 30. He 37, still dropping 50s, bro.
You feel me?
Man, like you can't deny that.
Nah,
As
not at
much as
all.
as
Do
No,
much
his
as
it-
thing.
shade we want to throw at Cuz right now. We can't even do it, bro.
He's balling for sure. Yes.
First player ever in history to do the 10K, 10K, 10K.
Hey,
Point
man.
rebound.
30, 10 to 10.
I know that's what he got, but I thought he was the first player to ever do the 10,000 in all three categories.
Yeah. No, but it's not the way they worded it was. I don't think it's all in all 10 categories because I think it'll be a lot of people with that. But it's the first player. He's the first player with 30K points, 10K rebounds, and 10K assists. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mhm.
That's which is crazy, man, for somebody like that's
Still go.
All right.
He did a great job at keeping himself in great condition at his age, man. You
Shout
gotta
out
give
to
him
RC, man. Shout out
a
to
ton of credit for that, man. He really kept himself in great shape at this age. You don't see that very often. Big facts.
Nobody affect the game like he do from all different points at this age, at this level.
effect. He need to he need to he need to take his effect and just throw it in there. Like he need to take all his talent, like Space Jam, and just start throwing it in every player. You know what
I'm saying though, man, at some point, he is 37 in his 19th season, and he got to score 50 for the Lakers to win a game.
Just to win.
He might not get back on D1 possession here or there, man. Y'all can't nitpick that guy.
No, we good. We ain't gonna jump on him. We ain't gonna jump.
I see Art over there. Go ahead. I know.
Nah.
Doing back-to-back play-ins, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
man, not for him, bro. Not for him, man. But I don't know if it's like I don't know what the Wizards doing over there. If they just playing Olay D, you know what I'm saying? But
They're very bad on defense. Yes.
They done had Brian drop 56, Josh Hart dropped 44. Let me say that again. Josh Hart dropped 44, and then come back. Steph dropped 47 on his birthday, and you was just like, it's crazy when people just like when people drop numbers on their birthday. That mean they walked into the gym like, I'm going to give this team 40 plus. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Like, ain't no
That's-
other way around it.
That's premeditated. Like, yeah,
Meditated.
I'm killing y'all today.
The Josh Hart one got to be the worst because, okay, we get it. It's Steph. It's LeBron. You game plan. You might double team, but they're so good at passing and getting others involved.
Right.
But like Josh Hart, who else on the Blazers? Because nobody's even playing for him. They're tanking on purpose. So Josh Hart rolls in the time. At some point, y'all got to have some pride. Like Josh Hart had 5 and 6 the 2 games before that. You can't let him come in and give you 45. Like he's gonna show this game to his kids for the rest of it, and you're gonna be on the other end of those highlights. Now there's got to be some pride at this point. So the question I'm asking y'all is the defense just trash nowadays? Is it just no defense? We going back to the ABA days, or is everybody too cold?
I just had a funny thing that just came to my head. Stuff that just
What's up?
coming to my head a little bit, but like the Washington,
What's up?
The Washington Lakers, you know, maybe that defense is translating. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the defense is like, hold on.
Wow.
Even just to explain defense though, it's one thing I gotta say to Brian, bro. That man plays 0D out there. Brian plays 0D. he be playing 0D out there, dog.
We really gonna nitpick my guy on defense right now.
I'm just saying. In order, listen. I've never been in his shoes. I'm never gonna act like I've been in his shoes. But I will say, in all categories in the world of professionals and professions, the leader has to be able to set that tone. And I just think, you know, Brian can't count on, you know, them chase down blocks on everything.
I just feel like, man, when you in your 19th season, when you 2 decades in this joint, 37 years old, lead NBA history in minutes played.
So you don't think if he like throttled a little off the offense and put a little more off the defense that it would not have a difference in wins or losses? I'm just asking.
I think that literally, no, I think that they can't even beat the Houston Rockets right now. Like if Bron don't score 50, they don't have a chance at winning. They be down. At one point, Scotty Barnes had more points than the Lakers, bro. Like Scotty Barnes. Like it's sad watching them right now. He's frustrated and he's old and he's tired. He has to score 50. Y'all can't nitpick his defense a possession here or there.
I'm just saying maybe he just needs to set the tone. I'm not asking for him to be all world, all defense. I'm just saying just a little bit of effort.
Like get back on defense, like rotate sometimes. Like he not asking them to go out and shut their best player down.
Brian be like that old head out there open run. Come on, man, get back.
Yeah.
I'm saying no.
Shoot the trail 3 and not get back.
It's only so many times you can sprint down into a Westbrook kick off his foot or
to Knick's point, I see what he's saying though. If your team at least see you trying, they'll try.
That's all.
When he doesn't
beginning though.
I know he try on offense, but when he don't try on defense, the rest of the team give up too.
Bro.
And I know what you're saying. He got to score all the points, so it shouldn't be fair.
Ain't no way he tries in the beginning. They gave up 48 points in the first quarter against the Suns the other night.
Yeah, it's frustrating to a point where, man, like, listen.
Points in the first quarter?
Sometimes I might drop my head and not get back on D. Bro, I've been sprinting down, sprinting back, rotating.
They be looking at his body language, bro. Like, Brian, you know Brian got poor body language now. This is
bro. His body language is like the worst that it's ever been. Like you feel me?
He fed up. He be like, don't get back on D. Throw his arms.
I'm not necessarily justifying it, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, y'all gotta be kidding me right now. Like, it's not Bron's body language that's making these guys have poor production. Like, what is his body language about to do? Russ is still going to kick the ball off his foot. Whether I'm happy or sad about that, bro, we down 18 in the first to the Raptors. Like, you know what I'm saying? The body language ain't what's doing it.
But I mean, I guess it's just like it probably carries over from like a day-to-day thing, like a team morale. Like the locker room is probably silent. They probably, I don't know. I'm just guessing, but they come out and it's like they're just defeated before the game even starts. And as soon as the team go on a 10-0 run, they're like, all right, y'all, next game. We'll see y'all the next game.
Bro, I really feel like we're just the worst on defense. I was watching the Lakers the other day, and it's not just Bron. Like, the whole team. People, like, we don't close out.
It's an effort thing. It's like the whole team just doesn't try. Bro.
Yeah, no, it'd be like swing, and a dude who's supposed to rotate just be in the paint just looking like, yeah, bro, shoot, bro, I ain't coming out there, man.
They ain't got nothing in the back end for Bron's Olay D. When he's, they ain't got no. He can't even send. They actually need some type of energized big back there, dog. Like some little Robert.
I think if LeBron, if he was on a team that had that defensive other players to lock in, if he was on a better team, his defense would not be an issue because I don't think nobody would line Brown up to kill him every night. But when the whole team is horrible at offense, I mean at defense, well, they're bad at offense too, but on defense, LeBron is just like.
He said they bad at offense.
He also 37, y'all. Y'all gonna ask me to score 50. Y'all gotta cut me some type of slack on the other end of this floor, bro. I'm the elder statesman out here, bro.
Russ don't bring it no more either, so he gotta score.
Russ is shooting 9% from 3 since All-Star break, bro.
No, he not.
9.
I'm about to look his splits up live on air because you lying to me.
I'm not, bro.
From 3?
I'm not.
It's from 3, right?
Yeah, from 3 points.
I might believe that. I thought you said.
I was about to say my source is Stat Mules, bro. They're legit.
Yeah, no, they're very legit.
You feel me? So they tweeted it out.
Damn.
Hey man, he might be right, man. he might be right, my man. He might be right. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do y'all think the defense is bad? Or everybody?
I want to say this. I'll answer first. I think it's a combination of all of it, man. I think the players are the most skilled they've ever been in the history of the game of basketball right now to date. I think also the way the game, we didn't mention this. I think the way the game is refereed is such an advantage. You can't breathe hard on a guy without a foul. Trae Young got a whistle with Terrence Mann was a foot away from him. You feel me? Like the reffing has made it impossible to check guys. You can't even lay a feather. You can't touch a guy at all. It's a whistle every time. And how skilled the players are, they exploiting that. Like you can't be a good defender anymore because it's a foul every single time right now. So I think that on a combination of how skilled these dudes is.
The NBA is inviting scoring is what you're saying. They want the high
tickets. That's, you know what I'm saying? I think it's all a little system, but I do think the defense is down. No, don't get me wrong. Like I think the defense is down and I think the offense is at an all-time high with the ref and being probably at the all-time softest it's ever been. For
Knicks, you know what's funny? Me and Jordan would go back and forth about this all the time. We was like prime Harrison Barnes going up to 10 with losers. How many times are you scoring on him?
On Harrison?
Yes. On the Warriors, how many times you scoring on losers? So you get the ball even after he scores.
Y'all can't do that.
I mean, sub Harrison for any player. Like we just pick players. You know what I'm saying?
Not myself, right?
Yeah, yourself. No, yourself.
He's scoring 1-on-1 with Harrison.
Right. Yeah, how many times you think you would score on Harrison?
We saying like, would it be a 10-2? You feel me? Like,
like if you got 10 possessions, how many times you think you could score on an NBA caliber player like Harrison Barnes, Andrew Wiggins, somebody that's very tall, athletic?
I'm gonna get my jump shot off. So I
think you feel me?
I'm gonna get my J off. You know what I'm saying? So I think I at least get 4.
At least 4?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Damn.
Nick's confident.
I like it. I like it.
I say about 10. What is ones on ones only? So twos ain't triples.
We'll
Not
just
triples.
say how many times you can score, whether it's 1 or 2.
I give me like I'm gonna say at least 3 to 5.
About to get me some trips off.
Yeah, 3 for sure. I think my floor is 3. I'm gonna get 3 baskets. I'm not saying I'm gonna win. You feel me? I might get popped 10-3, but I think I can get 3 baskets.
So y'all saying in an NBA setting, if y'all were out there and you got to get pick and rolls and stuff, would that number increase?
Bro, the way they weapon and the way the defense is right now, like I can go get some buckets in the NBA. Yeah, people go laugh, but like I could go get you 6 points in an NBA game right now. I'm not saying I can get 30, but I can go get you 6 in an NBA game. Maybe
with the way they checking.
Man, I might could get 12 because if I'm feeling good and see one go in.
Couple Bruce Bowens.
Man, you
Bruce Bowen.
Corner, 3-ball corner pocket.
Yeah,
come on now. And I'm good off that pick and roll. I'm throwing lobs. Man. All right now.
It's just seeing teams like casually score 150 in regulation. That's not something we saw even 10 years ago. And
that's
so Minnesota is not like a juggernaut of a team. I mean, Cat is obviously great. He had 60 the other day. Ant Edwards is going to be great, and D'Lo's really good, but they're not, the Golden State Warriors. They should not be scoring 150 points on you.
This is the question I'm gonna ask you though. This the real question. This is the real deal question right here. So if we looking at the standings right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got, Minnesota 7, Clippers 8, Lakers 9, New Orleans 10, right? So 9 times out of 10, what the Lakers play, they play New Orleans, right? When they play,
9 plays 10, 7 plays 8.
All right, can they beat New Orleans in the first?
Yes.
If Ingram and CJ playing and they got to go to New Orleans, I'm going to pick New Orleans.
Well, no, they wouldn't go to New Orleans. They would play.
Well, yeah, the Lakers are the 9 seed right now, right?
Yeah, they would play in LA.
I think they could beat New Orleans, even though New Orleans killed them the last time they played them.
LA gonna win.
For sure did. I think Brown will be a little bit more locked in on defense.
Close it, like back up against the wall situations. Brown goes
crazy. Team to play, dog. That's a scary team to play when you.
They'll probably hope the Clippers beat the T-Wolves so they don't have to go to Minnesota and can just go home instead. Although they can't beat the Clippers and Reggie Jackson turns into
Reggie not having 40 again.
He turned into Allen Iverson when he see the Lakers, bro.
Matter of fact, I want that. Come on. Give us the clips to make the offs.
Ooh.
Brian gone full.
Yeah, y'all better not lose to a team with no Kawhi and PG on it. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, wait.
I'm just saying.
See what they've been doing this season, too.
Hey.
Biggs, I can't wait for.
No, I can't. I'm rooting for the Lakers. I'm rooting for the Lakers, bro.
No, you not, bro.
Yes, I am.
Just because Steph and them couldn't make the postseason, you had to hear about it for a whole season. You can't wait for this.
Who is in them, by the way, when you refer to Steph and them? Who is in them? I want to know who in them is.
The Warriors, the Golden State Warriors, did not make the postseason.
They did not.
All right, so if the Lakers don't make it, I hope they do. But if they don't make it, we're not going to hear no. They didn't have Anthony Davis, right? We just going to hear and them.
Man, I know how you go phrase it. So.
He ain't letting you go.
Come.
He ain't letting you slide.
That's crazy.
We're gonna see though, man. It's gonna be interesting, man. Get down. We got about 15 games left in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kyrie only got 3. He only got 3 games left. Like, I don't know what y'all think gonna happen with this. Y'all think the mayor gonna go?
You heard the heckler was like he was doing an address somewhere, and a random person walked up, let Kyrie play or lift the mandate or something, and he said
Eric Adams was at the game.
No, he was just speaking outside, and like a heckler just walked up to his podium and was like, He ain't say nothing about the city taxes, the building funds, the school taxes. He said, let Kyrie play basketball.
Yeah,
And he said, man, if Kyrie get the vaccine, he can play tomorrow. So
yeah.
I don't know. That kind of concerns me whether or not he gonna let him play.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, dog. It's gonna be really really interesting because I mean, I just want to
It's
I just think KD
playing
I
playing
know
his
how
best basketball.
I know how Jordy feel about him. You know what I'm saying? But KD playing his best basketball. He. I want to see him get another one, just on his, his own.
Get one without Golden State.
His
Yeah,
own,
get his own bag. You know what I
bro. He
mean?
still got Ree and Ben, and
So that means Brown wasn't getting his own then, because he had Kyrie.
no, he
I wouldn't even
wasn't. Ain't
look.
nobody gonna say Brian got his own.
Oh,
Never.
okay,
Yeah, no, we can't say that because he didn't make that big shot.
for sure. Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh no, I wasn't. No,
no, he was trying to
I
slide some
wasn't.
shade.
No.
He was for sure. He was for sure slide some shade.
Oh boy.
Hey, Brown ain't want none of that smoke that last
Mm.
that game. He was like, "Come
Oh
on, Reed. Come on,
my
baby.
God.
Come on." He was talking to Reed. And, you got this. You got this.
Oh my
He
goodness.
ain't want to take that big shot, dog.
That's crazy.
But I think this MVP race is getting interesting too. Last night, Monday, you had a big matchup between Embiid and Jokic. I think that was kind of like the MVP game. Like who gonna win it? Even though like I still feel like I think sometimes listening to everybody in media talk about talk about both of these guys is that it just seemed like a narrative is just created like we gotta give it to Jokic because we like him. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. To me, it just feel like that because it's like as much as how you feel about Embiid, bro. They top three in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been top three all year. He top three in scoring. Like I mean, what you
I think he leads right now, actually.
what else do you want? But
Can I
everybody keep talking about Jokic though, bro.
Yeah.
see? I ain't trying to get sidetracked here, but this is the problem I have with MVP. And as good as Embiid is at MVP worthy he is, what is he doing better than Greek this year where Greek can't even be considered for MVP? Is it just voter fatigue or the narrative is just gone for him?
But also, voter fatigue for sure is coming. I'm a Brown fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? Voter fatigue gonna happen. So like,
Because it sounds like that's what's going to happen to Jokic in the Embiid race, where Jokic is having another ridiculous off the charts year. And it's like, well, they just going to go with Embiid. Not anyways, because like I said, I'm not trying to slander Embiid, but that kind of just takes me back to the award itself, where how legit is it where Giannis can't even be bro? Why isn't Greek in the conversation?
I mean,
I think that voter fatigue is definitely in there, bro. I mean, like Cuz said, the Brian easily could have won. He could easily have about 6-7 MVPs right now just by his. But it's I mean that's even with Jokic. I mean yeah, you could give it to him this year, and I don't think people would be like totally messed up about it,
Upset.
upset about it. But at the same time, like you can't just not say Embiid and have an MVP season. It's impossible.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But
But it's
I'm
what I'm
actually
referring to.
yeah.
and I feel like, when you put into the other little context, like even before Harden got there, he was killing, had him top of the East, you know, whereas like the Nuggets are not top of the West. So you gotta like look at stuff like that.
Right.
They are, but they got the same record, which is crazy. It's just the West is a little,
They really do. That's what's so crazy. Like, but no, do they?
but yeah.
Do they?
Well, they 41 and 28. Sixers are 41 and 26.
Crazy. I ain't never really even like. I didn't look at the records. The record.
But sixth place is different in each conference.
No,
So
it is the East. Like the East was doing so well. Like beginning of the season, then it just like because I thought the East was like had a better conference than the West this year, but it just seemed like as farther the season went down, the East got worse. Like Chicago wasn't winning those big games.
Yeah, Chicago's done.
Yeah, they might be done. They might have then gave up all they sauce early.
Yeah, they peaked too early.
They peaked too early, dog.
Not having Lonzo all year definitely hurts a little bit, but you still got Levine and DeMar. You got to beat some of these big teams.
And Vooch, you feel me?
Yeah.
Vooch, man, Vooch not a good rim protector, bro. Like they need another.
Nah, he an old guy.
Yeah.
They need another big in there. So,
You know what's crazy about the MVP is Knicks actually gonna laugh at this. The year Kobe finally got an MVP, I thought Chris Paul should have won that year. But I also think Kobe should have way more than one MVP.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bro, the thing about MVP is only one guy can win every year, even though you have 6 deserving people. So like it's gonna always be some snubs, you feel
But
me?
like, do you think they would ever give somebody an MVP that averaged 15 and 13 in today's game?
Oh no.
Oh no.
And Nash did that, what?
But didn't he go from 17 to 62 wins or something crazy? Didn't the
Yeah,
Suns
yeah.
go to 60 wins that year?
That's what did it.
Yeah, it was that record. Like they went from like out of the playoffs to like something super low, like 19 wins to over 60 wins. Yeah.
Oh no, it was too cold. 7 seconds or less, man.
Yep. So I think that had a lot to do with it too.
For sure. So yeah, man, that MVP race is getting tight. I just think they need to show a little bit more love to Embiid, no matter how they feel about his personality or what they think about the team, because they dogging Harden right now, which he might deserve a little bit.
He folded on that big game on the big stage.
Oh my God.
And he tends to do that a little bit.
Then he went out after that.
I'm starting to notice a pattern. I can notice a pattern, Art. You feel me?
Hey, like y'all said, at the end of the day, NBA players, y'all are right. NBA players, they still human beings, and they should be able to do what they want to do.
They should, though.
But my only thing is, Harden, don't tell the media that all your teammates suck and you trying to win. That's all I'm saying. I mean, when he didn't say my teammates suck, but when he left Houston, he did say,
yeah, he was like, that's not enough.
That's not enough, bro. So it's like, all right, well, if you really want to win, Harden.
In his defense, they brought in John Wall and Boogie Cousins, guys. Come on, man. That's not winning a championship. Like,
but it was
we gotta play the Warriors and shit. Like, come on, guys.
It was.
But he did have Chris Paul, and now look what Chris Paul doing with Dev Booker.
Yeah, but that's too different. I think they got 2 different whole. Chris Paul got they system code over there.
If Harden doesn't get it done this year, what is the system for Harden to succeed in? What's going to be the perfect scenario? Because he didn't have everything. He didn't play with everybody.
You can't say this year though, because he just got over there.
If he don't get it done this season or next season,
I was about to say, give him like next seed. Yeah, I'm with you.
Never gonna win the championship.
He probably got 3 good years left because he can't. His hamstring is at the end, bro.
He's stepping back too much. That hammy tender. That hammy tender, baby.
He 32, 33, bro. Not everybody gonna keep playing till they 39 like LeBron, bro.
Hey, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, boy, that hammy, all them step backs.
Great minds thinking like.
The hammy is gone,
bro. Too tender.
The hammy is gone, bro.
Yeah.
So bad. That's on Harden, baby. What's up? You done played with Durant twice, Kyrie, Westbrook, Chris Paul. Like,
what do you need?
Like, hey, like what is the situation where like do you need to be a power forward on somebody's team? Like what?
He done had Russ twice, Durant twice, Kyrie, Chris Paul, Dwight Howard. Like he done racked up some teammates here, y'all. Like,
and I bet you, I can guarantee you, Doc is not gonna be there next year if they get eliminated. He is.
I've never seen a player who hasn't accomplished anything be able to just pack his bags and go whenever he don't like the situation anymore. Houston, get rid of me. I'm done. Brooklyn, I'm not feeling it.
If we think about it, that's only been in a matter of 2 years though. We wasn't saying that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all this happened in 2 seasons. Like we just start looking at him in his light. You know
and he played 9 years in Houston. Like I'm not gonna hate on him for him not wanting to stay in Houston. You feel me? He played 9 years. I feel like he truly now, Art, to your defense, he didn't show up in big games, big time moments. 0 for 27 from 3 when they had the, a chance against the Warriors. Like those are defining moments that he came up short in. Yeah. But he gave 9 years. He gave his all to Houston. I can't be mad at him for leaving there. Brooklyn, that experiment didn't work out. You feel me? I think, it wasn't no secret. He wanted to be
both.
Yeah, and he wanted to be in Philly kind of from the jump, from Houston. We knew that. You know what I'm saying? He did go to Brooklyn, but it ain't like he wasn't trying to be there. I can't put all the eggs in the basket this year, but definitely in like the next season. You know what I'm saying? If they don't get it done like next year or maybe slightly the year after, if he even there after next year, he's never gonna win. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts. I gotta as far as a couple games this week that might be interesting. I think tomorrow you got Dallas and Brooklyn. I think that should be an interesting game. And you also got did I say Dallas and Brooklyn or Dallas and Boston? Did I say Dallas and Brooklyn?
You said Dallas and Brooklyn.
Yeah, Dallas and Brooklyn. Then you got Boston and Golden State. I think that's gonna be a great matchup. Which I kind of gotta talk about Boston a little bit, man. Even though they made a crazy run over these last couple of weeks, I feel like they ain't won no big games.
I don't know. I'm a fan right now. They playing well.
But
they started the season so ugly. Is that now that they're playing well?
Yeah.
I don't know if they coming out. Yeah, you got to win that game for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Tatum was off that game, and he's been torching the league. So, but obviously, you still got to win in his off games. Boston is missing one more guy. They missing one more guy.
They need a point guard, man.
You think so?
Everybody keeps wanting to break them up.
I don't think they need a point guard though. I've been reevaluating that thinking though, cuz
they might, bro. Because you know what, Knicks. To your point again, we seeing it every day. The difference Chris Paul is making for the Suns. So Tatum and Brown can score whenever they want.
Yeah.
But sometimes they'll shoot their own team out of the game as a peasant instead of just taking better shots.
So let me ask you this question though. This almost bring me to like and not saying any of them is like Brian at all, but I'm just saying like as Kobe never really had a real one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all the great scorers never really had a good one. I'm talking about like shooting guards and like tweeners, like you know what I mean, like. What are you really asking the point guard to do anyway with two dynamic scorers? Like when it come down on the half court set, who about to have the ball in their hands? Majority of the shot clock.
Yeah, but it's more than just ISO. You feel me? Like
I ain't even talking about that, cuz I'm just talking about like they need to learn how to create for the others on their team. As far as like even like if Jason Tatum get a pick and roll, if he get a pick and roll at the top of the key, he got to be looking for shooters, not just for his shot.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Like being able to do both, like because you gonna have the ball in your hand majority of the time, regardless.
But you also need that. I don't know, like you need that other that's gonna be like, a solid one for you. So like Kobe ain't have a good one, but he had big bigs though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
bigs were a thing back in the day.
Like he had his others that was solid for him. He had his one.
That's all. Then that's that we agreeing. Then we agreeing to the same extent because I don't think it's the situation to just point guard. He just need to have better others.
But I also do think they need a point because of the decision making thing that you just said. Like when he come off a pick and roll, he's tunnel vision on FGA. Where it's like, I could see how a high IQ guard, I'm not just going to plug and play Chris Paul. He can't play for 30 NBA teams, but a high IQ guard that can go in there and help him. You feel me? Like, all right, maybe put you in a better spot. Some you can get it a little easier. You do this really well. Let's put you right here, or I don't know, help him with his decision making, show him his looks. All right, option 1, 2, or maybe I'm cutting through, taking a defender, and now you got a little open, little drive middle or something like that. Something that can help him other than just like it gets stagnant. As good as he is, they stand around and watch him sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Your turn, my turn.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I do think, and to your point, Nick, maybe it's not a point guard per se, but I do think because their decision making isn't the best, always for the other team. I think that's why I be saying they could use somebody else making some decisions.
I mess with it.
I also think, to be honest with y'all, nowadays we have like kind of unfair expectations for people. Like they're still Jalen Brown's 25 and Tatum is 23.
No, Art, don't do that.
Why not though, bro? It's like, come on, man. Like we can't.
What I'm saying, no, is because, bro, this lead is so young now.
Yeah,
it's gonna be an 18-year-old coming in right now that's about to take. He won't take them right now on the plate. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like they not. It's not like that. Like Luka been an all-star every year he been in the league.
But them young guys ain't winning though. They killing the league, but they ain't winning though. And we just talking about Boston because we know Tatum and Brown can kill.
But look at John Morant. Like,
and you saying like
I'm just talking about like these are young guys. We gotta win. Like we gotta win now.
Yeah, but I even think like Memphis is not a team where if they don't win in the next 2-3 years, you're like, all right, we got to break it up. This ain't working.
For sure. But think about Boston, bro. They didn't been in hella runs already. Like I'm talking about long playoff runs.
3 conference finals.
They didn't have more experience than most young cats can even really.
I was watching his podcast with JJ Redick, and Tatum said Brown's been a 3, he been a 2 already.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's
and
time for them to step it up.
I'm thinking this though. As much as we always want the next person, if winning is validation and these new cold dudes got to win, like
it's hard.
Our vets are still really good, guys. Like Steph, like I don't want to see a healthy Warriors team right now. They're still a really good team.
They are a really good team.
Healthy Brooklyn, like KD.
In playoffs, it's gonna be different.
You feel me? Year 14.
I think the Warriors gonna have a log jam though.
What you mean?
Because, bro, I think they underestimate. I don't even think they underestimate. I think it's just, like, it's a log jam, bro. Like, their young talent is, like, they got some good young talent. Like, from Jordan.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Moody, Kuminga.
Mm-hmm.
James Wiseman playing G League games right now, so he coming back. I'm just saying, like, you don't want, just because Clay is Clay, you don't want, if he playing bad, he got to sit down.
You also got to let him work his kinks out. He been out for 2.5 seasons.
And that's my whole point. Like, your loyalty, you going to want to do that.
He's saying like in the playoffs, are the Warriors going to put the right guy in the game?
The right guy is going to be on the floor.
Clay is the right guy, though. He's the proven guy. He's the right guy. He the one I still think I'm still trusting Clay. You feel me? Until he prove he can't, and I gotta let him get in there and go and jack and be trash first. You know what I'm saying? But like Clay is the guy. Yeah.
But back to Boston, think about like how unfortunate their last like major moves has been. They got Kyrie and then he quit on the team. Kemba Walker died on the team. It's like, bro, they can't get Dennis Schroeder wasn't enough. So they trying to get him, but they just Al Horford is too old. They can't get that third guy in there.
Ainge hoarded picks and got nothing, bro. I gotta turn some light to Danny Ainge on that, man. I think
he ain't over there no more. They got it's Brad now.
Yeah, Danny went to
I'm
Utah.
saying, but who had the picks and stuff. Like when he was there, he was the one who had. They had so many picks that I just feel like,
bro, Grant Williams.
How did you mess that up? You didn't get nothing cold out of all of those assets you had, Danny Ainge. That's crazy to me.
Oh, they got
Had Terry Rozier on their team, he would be killing for them right now. That's
For them.
you know what's so crazy, bro? I be thinking about that all the time. Like, what if Terry was there, bro? Because I mean, it really, if you think about it, it was only really like 1 year. You know, like he had that good playoff run.
they let Kyrie go and they got rid of Terry. What are you doing? And got Kimball Walker.
They
Come
went
on, man.
downgrade.
Wasn't Terry hooping that year they went
Because when
without
Kyrie wasn't playing, yeah.
Was
yeah, you feel me?
was he
That's what I
calling?
mean.
He know
Like
Bledsoe name? He called him Drew
he
Bledsoe.
yeah,
Yeah.
he already proved he could make it work with them young boys too.
Facts, facts.
And he only got Terry might be twice as nice as he was that season. Now
Oh,
he
man, he
was
killed it.
killing.
Tatum
Man.
also said that Terry Rozier was one of the best players he's ever seen with his own two eyes.
Bro,
Scary
Terry so
me.
athletic. Terry
Man.
athletic. Got handles, shoot. Like Terry.
And
Oh,
yeah, Boston definitely tricked off a couple moves for sure.
You feel me? Like they had opportunity to put some cold ones with. Like Boston could look totally.
Terry was ready to get paid though, bro.
They
But
could
if
have paid him though.
obviously it's a long shot, but they didn't went to the Final Four cup. But if they want to ship, it's the same thing with the Lakers though. Not the same thing, but blowing off a whole bunch of assets. But
Yeah,
to your point, the Lakers turned into a ship. So
Kyrie gone, you got to keep Terry. You feel me? Like
for sure.
Kyrie was still there though, bro. I think Kyrie was still there. Cause remember
He got traded, or did he sign?
He just played one season, did he? I don't think he just played one season. I'm talking about cause remember Kyrie missed the playoffs. Remember?
Yep, and then
he.
I think he only played a year there because the bubble was 2019 and he was already on Brooklyn by then.
I'm gonna tell you now.
I think he played too because I think he was injured 1 year and then he came back and played. And they actually
that's right because they lost and he blamed his whole team. Then the next year he was hurt.
Yeah, but they actually did better without him.
Yeah,
you know
right.
I mean?
I remember that now. Yep.
Facts. But all right.
I just think, man. I just think these young boys, it's tough for them to really win and get that type of validation. So all they really can get is the numbers because our vets are still so. They done did they number stuff. Now they all only focus on winning. You feel me? Durant won a ring every. I'm just saying the vets like Durant and them. They won rings every year. Steph won a ring every year. Bron won. They're looking at ring or bust. You know what I mean?
And like you said with the MVP, only one team can win a title, bro. So it's we look at how the Warriors and Cavs went to the finals 5 straight years, and now it's like, oh my God, y'all not going to the finals. Blow the team up. You're overrated. You suck. And all this stuff. And it's like, man, it's hard to win in this league, bro.
Bro, as good as Durant and them is, he literally lost with a toenail on the line. You know, Giannis goes on to it's Giannis and them. His championship or bust for them. Like, it ain't a successful season if they don't make it.
You see Brook back.
Brook
back with Milwaukee.
Bro, the Bucks
are loaded,
man. And
Ibaka.
They working out Freaky Reek right now.
Oh yeah, they trying to get ready for the
If
ready.
Tyreke Evans come back and sign with them, like I truly love their roster. Bobby Portis killing for them right now. Ibaka killing for them.
Grayson playing well.
Man, they are a good team, man.
Oh, back to the defense. This how I know there ain't no defense because when Steph saw Milwaukee, Drew held him to 8 points.
Dog, I was just about to talk about him, bro. Like Drew, though, I don't even think
he lied,
credit, bro. Like,
oh no, he lied.
We just gonna brush over Steph getting held to 8.
I mean, that's kind
of they won, no, so it wasn't that bad, but they won.
I'm not surprised.
Brian could never.
That's bro. Drew is the main reason. I know Giannis had 50. He had 50. But Drew is the reason why Phoenix did not win that championship, bro. I watched that whole series.
He was playing ridiculous. Like he was putting Dev Booker in the shadow.
He was hounding him.
Bro, Chris couldn't.
Dev was like, he's strong, bro. He's tough.
Dev was almost looking funny a little bit in the finals, like man.
Funny, bro, stop.
He had some ugly games. He had some really
bad lines, man.
Possessions, not bad games.
No, he had some bad games, bro.
Bro, I think you looking at this one possession when he got the ball stolen.
No. I know what you're talking about.
Possession. I just think he really didn't shoot well, and I got to give credit to Drew being in this shit. You know what I mean?
And that's his first finals. I mean, first time going deep in the playoffs. He's still young, so I mean,
for sure.
He was killing. I love Book.
I ain't talking about just the whole playoffs because Dev was killing. I think in the finals.
Yeah,
he didn't play well. Like I can't ignore that.
I can't say he did not play well. I can say he timed out. Cause
what does that mean?
Because when I say timed out, this is what I mean. His first 4 games actually, he was balling. Like what can you say about him? He was making tough shots, making all the big shots. He was having the numbers, everything. Now them last 2 games, still had the numbers. He had bad possessions. He had some young man mistakes. That's all
we'll go through it. We'll go to game 1, 8 for 21 for 27 and 6. They won though. They blew the Bucks out. They won by 30.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, keep going.
I know. I'm gonna go through all of them.
I like this.
Game 2, the Suns won again. They were up 2-0, and he was killing this game. 31, 6 and 5.
What do you want? Go ahead.
So he was killing his first 2 games. Game 3, Bucks blew him out, and he was 3 for 14 with 10 points.
Struggle.
Game 4, they lost, but it was close, 103-109. Booker again he had 42 that game.
What do you want?
He was cooking.
Game 5, Bucks won in Phoenix, and Booker had 40 that game as well.
Okay.
His last game 6, he was 8 for 22, 0 for 7 from 3 for 19 and 5. So he had 2 bad games in the final.
He just ended bad. Okay.
He had the game 3 clunker and he ended bad. So it looked bad, but in between he was murdering in the finals though.
And then your man's was, half there.
He was. I mean,
he was hurt, wasn't he? What didn't he say he was hurt? He said he was hurt, right?
Yeah, man, right on time like clockwork with him. Right when the team need him. That's what he do.
You know what it is, bro? I'm gonna be real with you, dog. It could have been any team in the world, dog. It's just, bro, Drew's so good defensively. Chris ain't even want to bring it up the flow, bro. Like I was sitting there watching it, bro. I don't know if y'all was watching the game, bro, but he was face guarding him the whole way up the court. Like he wasn't even they was giving it to Mikal Bridges to bring it up.
Yeah. I feel you.
So they can free Chris up so he can come off in a half court setting. Like
he's the most composed on ball defender I've seen since like Tony Allen.
Bro, his hands, his feet.
Like he be sitting there and then the screen comes in like he's like not fazed by the screen at all. Like
it's like
you can't shake him. Yeah, he's so quick and strong. Like he gets through under like all that stuff.
He got the best reflexes there because he really stops as soon as the offensive player stops. Like a lot of people can't even change directions that good on Drew. He just be there. Like nope.
That's what I'm saying. In order for Tatum and Brown to beat teams like that, they gonna need somebody. They need a Jimmy Butler on their team. They need one more. That's what you need nowadays in the NBA.
What you talking about?
Nah, he ain't Jimmy.
Yeah, he ain't.
We talking about defensively, right?
No, just overall, that type of caliber of play.
He ain't like a get you over the hump type of guy, Marcus Smart.
What are you asking that you need?
A better player.
What is Jimmy? A top 30, 35 player in the league? So you need another one.
So we talking about scoring? Like, what are we like?
Just that level of player. Like, who would you say? Like, if Jimmy's 32 in the league, or however high or low you rate him, 26, whatever the guy you got at 27 or 26, they need somebody in that realm of player, like a Siakam, or I don't know who that guy is.
I'll take that. What you just said right there. I'll take a Siakam. I take that. I tell you, you need somebody else to give you like 18.
Yeah, that one more.
I just don't know if Siakam is that guy for Boston.
He is. He perfect because you don't need him to do nothing offensively. You just need him to cut. He don't even score
like I would.
1-on-1.
He can't.
20.
I don't know. Pascal, all right though.
He good. He's cold for sure.
He ain't ISO like Tatum and them, but he gonna go get you 24.
Yeah, he can get you 24.
Knock triples.
No ISOs, open threes.
Yep.
Cuts to the
A Fred Van Fleet. If Boston had a Fred Van Fleet,
I like that.
They out of here.
I like that.
They out of here.
Yeah, they going to the Eastern Conference Finals easily.
Oh yeah, I like that because he's not only can he score it, but he's a good decision maker too. He will help them. Yeah, he will help them.
But going back to the point about just the vet teams, like Toronto, I know they had Kawhi, but you have vets like Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker. You know, you need how he was on Milwaukee. You need them type of guys for sure.
Look in Miami, high up in the East. You feel me?
Remember when Devin Booker was calling timeout so Dev could get 70 on the road, but they was getting popped. And now Dev is like, nobody cares about numbers over in Phoenix. They just whooping your ass every night.
Yeah. I think you get to that point where you done with the numbers and you really trying to win type junk.
I can't wait till Donovan Mitchell get fed up in Utah and he goes somewhere cold. That's what I'm waiting for.
Dev got his money. He dating Kendall Jenner. He got all the money. I said Dev Book. Yeah, I said Dev Book got all the money. He dating Kendall. He done got the points. He got everything. You know, he got all the game. Now it's like, all right, Chris Paul came over here. It's time, man.
Yeah.
And they got a little taste. You feel me? And they went and got a little taste. So now it's like,
if they win it this year, it's over.
No, it ain't over yet because they all coming back next year too. They re-upped Chris. They re-upped Michael.
Can he keep this up, bro? Like, I just don't like Chris Paul smart, bro. I'm just saying, like, he about to be like 40, bro. Like,
I'm right.
But
there.
They got campaign hooping now, bro. He about to get paid.
I'm right there with you.
I know he not Chris Paul. I get you. He not Chris Paul. I get you,
bro. The way they got,
but Cam Johnson is turning into a reliable player now.
D Book playing point, throwing that pick and roll oop to Ayton. He getting his decision making better. Like he could take the load off a little bit, extend CP for another 2 seasons.
Hey, Knicks. Before I even met you, when I used to live with Jordan, I'm like, man, Brian need to go to Phoenix, bro. He needs to go to Phoenix, man.
You really are been preaching Brian to Phoenix for like a decade, I swear,
bro. He be rolling in championships over there. They'll get him right.
If he knew what's good for him, he'd come over there.
Get that body made.
They'd be a powerhouse, but you're gonna have to get rid of too many people to get him.
Yeah, nah, it's over for Brian now to go to Phoenix.
He'll take the vet man if they draft Bronny.
Cause they gonna want Mikal, they gonna want Cam. They gon' them 2 key components right there. I'm not
keep Ayton, Book, and CP. And everybody else available.
He about to turn y'all to the Lakers again. Next thing you know, Ayton gonna get hurt. Chris Paul gonna need some time. Y'all gonna be getting blasted by 40 every night. Stanley gonna be on that team too.
I'm gonna tell you,
it's gonna be Stanley and Melo over there.
CP wouldn't be going for that Olay defense Brian be doing though. That's one thing.
CP would, you know why? Because
I know what he goes say.
On because CP would be kicking the ball off his foot and all that type of junk. We'd be better. We'd be locked in. Brian wouldn't have to score 50 to win. He'd have way more energy to lock up and be better on D.
You gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill. Get off my guy, man.
Play better, and I won't say nothing. I'm rooting for him. That's what's crazy. I need him. You feel me? I want him to play better.
Phoenix is my pick right now for everything.
I don't know yet, Art. I ain't convinced yet, bro.
Honestly, man, Milwaukee.
That's my team.
Milwaukee's in my eyes right now. Milwaukee's still the team to beat right now, man.
But they have nights where they look very beatable, though.
They do, but you still don't want to see them in those 7-game series.
No, that's facts. That's facts for sure.
You and you only. You feel me?
These gonna be a dog fight. No, I feel like this is nothing but 7 gamers coming out, and that stuff matters.
Yeah, dude.
Like they looking like, hey, we got Lakers, we got a 4-0, 4-1 them at worst, and get our rest in.
And the crazy thing is, as weak as the Lakers is right now, you still don't want to see Bron and Westbrook in those 7-game series. Like, yeah, you feel me? It's not just, I just don't see them being an easy out. I don't see them winning the ship, but I still see them being hard to just put out.
It's gonna be hard for Phoenix to try to put them out though.
Don't let AD come back with a little bit of janky leg, stanky leg action.
He was looking good before he got hurt
I mean,
again.
not really. I mean, I just like look, man. I mean, it sucks for you to be top 75 player and you could get 22 and 8 rebounds and we be like, what's up with you? But that's just what it is, bro. We need you to be great.
AD like lost his hunger or something. Like
He
like I
not
know
married.
he won.
He in LA wearing shades, wearing ice.
I know he won a championship, but like he still is not the most proven player to me. You know what I mean? Like
He packed it in.
some people win ships and then prove them. Like okay, like AD won a ship a day. Like you still not proving me, man. Come and kill. Like come, Bron should be able to fade off, a little bit. Like come on, man.
That hunger no more, cuz.
Yeah, it's not there.
I don't see that hunger no more. I think he living too good.
Man.
He living too good. He need to go live in the pool house or something.
You feel me?
The rest
Take
of
it
the
back.
season. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. NBA is gonna be interesting, but we gotta talk about this March Madness right now.
Yes, sir.
First games just started, the first 4 games just started, which is usually kind of suspect, But I still tuned in because, I wanted to support the HBCU, which they actually ended up making it, winning Texas Southern and then winning the day. But I haven't really watched that much college basketball this season because I don't know. It just kind of felt like
it's a different game.
It's a different game. I done kind of tuned out a lot, but
Yeah.
I think March Madness is always exciting. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna always be rooting for our hometown teams, Michigan and Michigan State. Michigan State got a tough region that they got to get through. Because honestly, if they beat Davidson,
If they beat them,
Right.
they got Duke right the next round. So
right?
It's
They always get Duke when they weak, man. They always get
Duke, bro.
always get Duke.
They always get Duke. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of hurt because it really is close to Atlanta, region.
It's in South Carolina, right?
South Carolina is probably like an hour and a half drive.
Yeah.
I gotta work that day though. So
I was about to say, let's make a trip.
man, I wanted to make a trip badly, dog. But just throwing it out here. I know y'all probably limited on information too on this, but like if you had looking at the landscape of the bracket, if you had just a guess of who you think can win it this year, who you got?
Jordan, who you going with?
I like a few teams, man. I don't think anybody popped out as like a number one this year, like a clear dominant team. So it's I feel like you can go in a few different directions. I like Auburn.
I really
like Auburn, especially because Wynn from Michigan. I'm a supportive Michigan kid, you know what I'm saying? And he been killing. So, that's cool to see. I still like Gonzaga, you know what I'm saying? They still got proven guys. I think Chet's still a big talent.
Man, they got state, man. Listen. They got Duke in their region, but it's still like they got a nice little easy
run
to get to Duke.
Duke is not world beaters right now. You know what I mean? They can be got. We've been seeing that. You know what I mean? So
they can't finish games.
Right.
They can't finish games. So it's gonna be interesting.
Who you thinking, Art?
I'm going with Auburn though. That's my pick though. I'm gonna let Art go ahead.
I was actually gonna stay in the SEC because that was like the one. I will admit I didn't watch a lot of college basketball this year, but I did watch the SEC tournament.
Yeah.
And the way Baylor played last year, where it wasn't, they just shut you down. When you get juniors and seniors, because nowadays just everybody's rolling fresh. So I like Tennessee because I like Tennessee because they play defense, and I know that might be kind of an overrated metric as we were talking about today, but they play defense, man. So
they got a nice little run, but I can really see Villanova beating them though.
That'll be a good. Because Villanova look good too in the Big East tournament. So
that's what I'm saying.
Definitely.
You can't never count them out. I can't never count no Jay Wright team out. You don't be knowing who they got. They got a bunch of old cats over there that's just, you know what I mean?
They just end up in the league as solid rotation starters all the time.
End up in the league playing. You feel me?
Spellman, Dante,
Kale,
Josh Hart, Kale, yeah.
Brunson,
Brunson, yeah. No, they putting all.
Sadiq.
I forgot it's Sadiq, yeah.
Haskell. Did he
Yep.
play for Utah a little bit?
Yep. Eric Pascal, yep. No, so
You got some guys, bro. You got some
no,
guys.
he knows what he's doing over there for sure.
So it's gonna be interesting.
Did we say DiVincenzo?
Dante, yep.
Yeah, we did say that.
So it's gonna be interesting. I'm about to be tuned in all weekend just to kind
Oh,
of
for sure.
Oh, I can't wait.
This is an exciting time with March Madness, man. I always get excited around this time because
Yes, sir.
basketball, you seeing the emotion behind everything. This basketball central right now as far as like going into the spring into the summer, man. It's gonna be
The best time of year, man.
Tournament like takes you right into the playoffs.
it's perfect.
Bro,
Perfect.
I might give up a holiday like to have a tournament twice a year if we could. Like, you know, to take
Big
Christmas
facts.
away sometimes and give me 2 tournaments. I love March Madness.
Exciting. It's exciting to just see everybody come in.
They can have Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, you feel me?
That's like the worst sports holiday. And I ain't just saying that just because our Lions always play, but maybe I am saying that because our Lions always play.
But yeah, I mean, there's no basketball on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's just 3 games,
Just the Cowboys,
football game,
Just the Cowboys and the Lions.
Steelers and Lions, or yeah,
It's the
or maybe
same-
Washington. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Same
Yeah.
deal. It's the same deal. But yeah, that's what we got. Let's give a shout out to you, cuz. Three-peat.
Yes,
champion,
sir.
you know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
You know, tell our listeners to
Shout out to my guys at the UAD Jesuit Academy, man. I coach 8th grade basketball with my brother John and my other brother Duran, man. We 3 seasons, 3 championships. We just finished a season 26-2.
Yes, sir.
Just won the championship this past weekend. Hard fought game. Shout out
Yes,
to my
sir.
guy Art. He came for some support. My guy was in the stands rooting us on.
You already know.
But man, yeah, man, it's a great group of kids, man. You know, not even just basketball; they just some silly kids, man. I enjoy being around them, man. Shout out to my guys; they put up with us all year. I got a steep learning curve. I can't even lie. I expect a lot out of you when you play for me. I'm gonna hold you to a high standard. I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna cuss at you. I'm gonna do it all. You know, you're gonna get everything. But I love you, and I'm in your corner every time. And my guys, shout out to the guys and the parents. They put up with us all year, and we came out on top. So, you know.
Sir.
That's what's up, cuz. Well, look, man. Hey, we hoping that you continue to keep coaching because I think you great at it, and I think it's more out there for you. You know what I'm saying? So just keep it up. You feel me? Because I think it's some other stuff that's gonna come out the water for you in that too. So
Hey man, I appreciate the kind words. You know, that's something I love to do. So we gonna keep going with it.
for sure. Well, yeah, man, that's episode 34 for us. We're gonna keep knocking them out throughout the rest of the season, and I guess we get back at y'all in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.